Yo, what's up, Raiders? Today we're doing a full damn weapon case location showcase guide. I'll take you through every weapon case spawn that I personally know of so you can maximize your loot, minimize wasted time, and get higher tier weapons and mods for you. Some I would recommend you only do if you spawn on certain sides of the map, but I'll get into that as I break down each and every area for you. Most of these places I have visited or have seen one spawn, so if the footage I show you doesn't show one location, just know I have seen one spawn there and they can have different locations depending on the area and in certain rooms, so be aware of that. Now let's get into all the locations. First, let's head over to everyone's seemingly favorite location, to third party, research, and administration. Here, the staff rooms on the second floor and side corridors are prime spots. Weapon cases often hide in lockers and against the walls, so keep your eyes peeled, especially in the restroom areas by the medical center. I have seen different things spawn here, from med bags to weapon cases to the little round grenade ones. So quick sweeps of this area will usually net you at least something whenever you pass by. Next, let's head over to testing annex. And I'm sure you're wondering, what? Isn't that from medical stuff? Yeah, that is what I thought, till I saw a single spawn of a weapon case there, and I was never able to get a video or a screenshot of it, but I do recommend checking this specific area every single time you spawn in that area. But from what I've seen, it's not a reliable spawn, but a spawn nonetheless to check if you are in the area. Now this one is a bit odd in the sense that I was genuinely surprised to find one here, on one of these areas of the residential area on the outskirts of the map. Right here is the location I am currently at. As you can see, weapon crates spawn here and sometimes on the second floor areas by the kitchens. This one I don't have the footage for, but from one of the clips I saw, it is a guaranteed spawn. All you have to do is go down these steps and hit this button to lower the drawbridge to the door. You have to pry open, and I took a screenshot of the weapon crate someone found there just to prove to you that there is in fact one there, and apparently it is guaranteed. So now the next place for a spawn is a little bit different in the sense that it does require a key, and it's all the way down this hall here until you see this locked door here for the damn surveillance room. Now, because I wanted to show you that it was indeed here, I used a clip from fellow YouTuber Simps here to showcase the area and what is in it. As you can see here, on the control panel is a weapons case, and the 3 times I did use this key, I never saw it not spawn, so I'm guessing it's guaranteed for sure. Now, before we head over to my personal favorite loot spot for weapons cases, let's head over to the most obvious of them all that almost everyone knows about, control tower room. As you all know, you just pry open the previous door that was there, you go up the zip to the very top, and if you don't have the key, for now you can use this here method on the very top to get to the control tower room. Now in here is a plethora of items to loot, like red lockers, security containers, electrical and gun parts, but that's not why we're here, are we? So the 3 spots I've seen are right here by the window between the 2 tables, right here on the floor, and to the left of it on top of the control panels. And now that I think about it, I think I also saw one in the very back left, so I'm gonna be real, just check every little nook and cranny in this area. I think it could spawn almost anywhere, so just be vigilant and look for every little spot and you'll find it for sure. Now, my favorite spots to loot, because there are like 4 to 5 spawns all around the same area, are in the hydroponic zone in the west side of the map. Here is the first one in the far corner of the hydroponic zone. It's a weapon case all by itself next to a cart. I've probably seen this one spawn the most and is probably the most reliable of the next ones coming up. There is also one right next to the previous one, just a few steps down in the opposite direction to the right of the hydroponic plant spawn, in between the 2 stairs. This one I have only seen once and it was off stream, so I caught a screenshot of it at the very least to show you that it does indeed spawn. So if you're lucky, you can get a 2-for-1 special on weapons from the previous one and this one and be kitted out or have a very good gun parts for crafts. Now there is actually only one more in these little hydroponic dome areas, and it's down over here and onto the shelf right here to the left. Now, also freezing here to show you the specifics and a screenshot of the specific spot on both ends lined up to show that while it is very rare, it does spawn. So those are the three main areas by the hydroponic zone. The last one I want to discuss is the South Swamp Outpost spawn, southwest of the hydroponic dome, all the way in the, that's probably like all the way in the southwest, up in the forest. You might spawn next to it sometimes, and it will be right here on the couch. There is a player spawn right next to it, so if you ever see a raider outpost, the second you spawn, odds are you are next to this specific spawn. To showcase which one I was talking about, I will now show footage of me specifically spawning here and finding a renegade in the weapon case. This is more of an honorable mention, but on the first floor of admin, there is a staff room key room that doesn't have a case per se, but every time I have used this key, I seem to have always gotten guns and gun parts galore in here, so this key seems to be a gold mine in that regard. And that's the complete damn weapon case location guide of all the locations that I personally know. And if I missed any, please let me know in the comments. And if there are enough, I can remake this at a later date. If this guide helped, like, subscribe, and follow my Twitch channel for more Arc Raiders guides and content. See ya, Raiders, and I'll see y'all topside. Peace.